we are entering into another chapter, and the chapter's name is Financial Market. Financial market. It's a market connected with the finance, or which is having some connection with the finance. That is what will be coming to your mind. But it is not just, it cannot be just said in that way. It has a bit more technical meaning. So, in this chapter, we are going to study about financial market. What is financial market? Financial market is the market for creation and exchange of financial assets. It is a market where financial assets. Now, automatically there is a question. What is financial assets? Financial assets are those instruments which are providing investors or the persons who have some savings to invest. Those investment opportunities or those assets where those ventures where savers can invest their savings, that are called the financial assets. So, financial market is that which is concerned with creation, coming up with those opportunities and exchange of financial assets, and where they are being exchanged for money or savings is made possible. So, that market which is creating and exchanging financial assets, that market is called as financial market. And financial market doesn't have a, we cannot say that financial market is here or financial market is there. Wherever financial transaction take place, there we have to say that financial market exists. It doesn't have a particular physical place. Wherever financial transaction is taking place, wherever financial assets are made or are created and exchanged, there we can call financial market exists. And what is basically happening in financial market? Financial market is giving a chance for savers and investors, for savers and investors, savers and investors by mobilizing funds between them. That means savers, the persons who are having some savings, they are getting, or they are to use this savings in such a way that it is benefitable for them. So, there are some firms, there are some ventures which are in need, there are some business which are in need of money to carry out their business. So, it is the financial market which is connecting the savers and investors. Investors means firms or investing opportunities. They are connecting this, the financial market is connecting the savers and investing and mobilize the funds between them. From savers, it has been savers are linked with the investors and funds are being exchanged between them. That means they are, what they are doing is that they are allocating funds. Financial market is allocating funds available for investment from savers into most productive investment opportunities, that is investors or firms. So, this function, or this is called as allocative function, allocation function. This allocation function is performed by financial market. They are allocating funds available, they are collecting, they are getting the savings from savers, and it is being made available for investment into most productive investment opportunity. Most productive investment opportunity means those opportunities which can fetch us the maximum return. So that is called as allocation function. Allocation function is being performed by financial market. So financial market is market for creating and exchanging financial assets. They are connecting savers and investors and making sure that funds are available for investment and used for most productive investment opportunity. So that is almost a briefing about financial market. Financial market exists anywhere the financial transaction take place. Wherever financial assets are created, wherever allocation function is taking place, we can say there financial market exists. Now, functions of financial market. What is financial market doing? He said that it is collecting from savers and using it for most productive use. Now, in detail, if we are looking, we can say that the function, first function is mobilization of saving and channelizing them into most productive use. We have already said about that. It is collecting, or it gives savers, it gives the persons who have savings number of opportunities to invest their money, invest their savings. They are being channelized, they are being given chances for investing into number of opportunities. Different choices are given to them in order to use their savings, or in order to get their savings, different choices are given to investors, and that is being used in the most productive way. That is one of the function which is being done by the financial market. It mobilizes saving and use them to invest into most productive use. Second function what the financial market provide is that it is facilitating price discovery. Price discovery. We all know that the price is decided on the basis of demand and supply, where the savers can be considered as suppliers or supply end, and the firms which are in need of funds to carry out their business activities can be considered as a point of demand. And financial market is providing a chance for them to interact, savers and the firms to interact. So based on that interaction, the demand supply factors, they can reach at a price. The suppliers, on the basis of demand, they can demand the price, or on the basis of supply, the on the basis of supply, the business firms can reach at a conclusion regarding the price of an asset. So it is helping to identify, or it is helping to fix the price of financial assets based on demand and supply. So facilitating price discovery is another function of financial market. Third function is providing liquidity to financial assets. Providing liquidity to financial asset, because financial market is providing a facility to purchase and sell financial assets. It means whenever we are whenever we are in need of converting this financial assets into cash, there is a they can easily convert it into cash through financial markets. Financial assets can easily be sold out and purchased through financial markets. So there is liquidity, convertibility of financial assets into cash can be made with the help of financial markets. So that is also another function which is being provided by financial market. And the last one is reducing cost of transaction. reducing cost of transaction, because financial market provide a common platform for buyers and sellers of financial assets. If there was no common platform, they must have to search and find out somebody to buy or somebody to sell. So in a way it saves time, effort and money, and they can easily have transaction, as financial market act as a common platform for that. So financial market can reduce the cost of transaction. Now if we are looking at financial market on the basis of on the basis of maturity, we can classify financial instruments. On the maturity of financial instruments, we can classify financial market into two. One is money market and another one is capital market. Money market is the market for short term funds, which is dealing with the financial assets of maturity less than 1 year. Where capital market is a market for long term funds, those assets with maturity more than 1 year. Again, capital market can be classified into primary market and secondary market, where primary market is the market where long term securities are issued for the first time, and secondary market is the market where transaction and purchase and sale of existing securities takes place. So that is a general introduction about financial market.